Your data estate doesn't need to be complex, but with data everywhere, it's difficult to harness its power. At Microsoft, we're solving for simple, speed, and conversion. In this video series, we'll demonstrate how. Hi, I'm Tim Smith. I work for Microsoft as a global black belt, and I help our customers on their journeys to transform with AI. This is part 2 of the integration problem. In part 1, we talked about how complexity in the data estate adds to cost in multiple areas. I'm not going to go into those in this video. And what we're moving toward at Microsoft is a no-code, zero integration platform to accelerate innovation. I'm calling this Zero Integration Innovation. I went through this whiteboard session in detail last time. We went through a couple of stages. We've already, in the first video, created the snippet of code that we added to the website, and we're now getting telemetry from the website in real time. So in this video, we're going to do the rest of the puzzle. We're going to create a measure. We're going to store that in Dataverse. We're going to create a custom lead score model in Customer Insights Journeys. We're going to use that in a customer journey, and then we're going to route the lead. So let's get started on the demo. Here I am in Customer Insights data. We are in the measures page. I can go back to see what that looks like. So I'm in measures. And it's really easy to create no-code measures. You push this, and now this is an important button to click. This table measure is a specific type of measure that will ensure that gets pushed to Dataverse. So make sure we click table measure. We're going to do average, and then we can select any attribute that's in our data model. So I'm going to look for time on page. Let's use this one for new loyalty customer. I'm going to add that, click save, and name my measure. That's how easy it is to create measures. I'm not going to save this one because I've already done this. So we'll discard it, come back, and we'll look at this measure here, average time on page. So I've already created it, so I didn't have to run it and wait for it to show up in Dataverse. So now we can identify that we can see it here, obviously, but Dataverse, one view you have into the tables of Dataverse is to go into Make.Power Apps. So I'm in Make.Power Apps for this environment that I'm working on, and I'm clicking on tables, and I can click on this custom attribute here, and you can see I'm now seeing this average time on page. So it's showing up, that attribute is showing up in Dataverse. And that's important because when we come to our lead score model, I want to be able to have access to this. So now I'm in Customer Insights Journeys, where we can activate on the data we ingested in Customer Insights data. And now we've created this data point. So just to show you really quickly how we can access it, I'll just create a test model here, say create. And you can see all the attributes that we created, including this average time on page, is now available to me to use in my models. I've already created a model just for the sake of time, and we'll look at it here. So in this model, I'm tracking the average time on page, and if it does not contain data, I'm giving it a -3 points. If somebody has opted out of email, I'm giving it a -3 points. If someone has an event registration check-in, I'm going to give them a +3 points. If they have submitted a marketing form, I'm going to give a +3 points. And if they've replied to a text message, +3 points. So this model is going, it is live. Now I can use this model in a customer journey, so I can begin to track it. So let's look at our customer journeys. And here I wanted to show the power of natural language. So I've created a script. Here's my natural language script that I wrote, and I'm going to come back in here, paste my natural language. I want to create a journey that's triggered on a lead, achieving a lead score of greater than 3 using the engagement lead score model. Send the lead, I have a typo in there, using a lead, not using channel optimization, but let's see what it does with that typo, and then create a follow-up task to the salesperson. So we're going to go ahead and hit enter there and see how it does with my incorrect English. Usually I find it does really well. And it's interpreted this. So here's what it's interpreted. A lead score of greater than 3. So we're going to create a journey that triggers off of an engagement score that's greater than 3. We'll use channel optimization. So it took the not out of my statement, and then create and assign a task. So we're going to say, yeah, create that journey. And here's my journey. So this engagement score, it's found the engagement lead score model that we created. And here's our channel optimization. So it's picking whether we could use lead, text, or push notification. And there's our follow-up activity. So let's come back and do a quick recap. So in the first video, we put the snippet on there. We pulled the data into the CDP. In this video, we used the data from the CDP to create a no-code measure that was automatically pushed into Dataverse. We used that in the lead scoring model, and then we used AI to automatically create that journey that leveraged the lead score model. So now our salespeople are going to get automatically notified when somebody is highly engaged and they have a lead score of +3. So in the next video, we're actually going to go deeper in how we set up the multiple environments, the customer insights data and journeys to get what we call Dataverse hydration to work. Look forward to showing you this part of Dynamics in the next Tim's Tidbits.